good morning, good evening and good afternoon guys, and welcome back to the channel. This week is going to be a good one. I won't say great because I don't like giving out about our lovely little island here in Ireland. The topic of today's video is going to be 5 reasons why you should not visit Ireland.
I thought you'd have like 8.
Well, I have, oh yeah, maybe I should count how many I have. I shouldn't say it. Well, initially there wasn't many, but anyways, there's a few. We're going to jump right into the video, so stay tuned and I'm going to tell you some reasons why you should not visit our lovely, beautiful Ireland. Really, you should. I'm just trying to balance things out. Okay, the weather here in Ireland, guys, is a little bit diverse. Not in the sense of snowing, sun, rain, but it's actually everything all in one day sometimes. So if it's sun holiday and coming during the summer, you're expecting to have like a super hot, warm, toasty summer, please understand that that is not Ireland. We are a little island and we get a lot of damp, cold, wet weather. Now, not to say in the winter, in the summer that it's super awful, but you will get showers. So if you do come to Ireland, be prepared guys that you will have cold days in the summer and you will also have wet days. Like we get them all year round. Put that on your list of one reason why you should not come to Ireland if you are a sun worshipper, because you won't get much heat here in Ireland. You get beautiful sunny days all through the spring and summer and autumn. Autumn is beautiful too, but just take note. Reason number 2 why you guys should not come to visit our beautiful island here. Really, you should. The second one is the cost. Guys, as you all are aware, the cost of living has gone up all over the world. But in Ireland, things has got quite costly, whether it's hotels, day trips, renting cars, food, all of these things has kind of gone really, really high. For example, if you were to get a pint of Guinness here in Galway, you could pay maybe €5. In Dublin, you could be paying between €7 to €10, depending on where you are. Tea, another one, it's 2 something here in Galway, you're looking at €3.50 in Dublin. Hotels is definitely doubled in the cost.
I'm sorry to have to interrupt. Look, we just found the first bin.
Oh no, they need to stop it zooming in. That could be reason number 3 not to come here. This is different. We live in a kind of a residential area, so the bin person doesn't be here all the time and it's the middle of the weekend.
That's not the bin, that's not my whole point. It's not the bin.
What is it?
I think that's electric cabinet or something, and then people just left shit on it.
Oh yeah, you're right. It isn't. And they literally left shit on it. That's dog poop bags. So guys, back to reason number 2, the cost. So yes, if you're coming over here guys, just take into account that it have deep pockets. Make sure that you have a good budget laid out for the trip, and if it's something that you would like more value for your money, maybe Ireland might not be the best choice for you. Not saying it's shocking expensive, and I'm sure lots of people would love to come to Ireland despite the cost of things, but just keep that in mind if you're looking for a budget holiday, that Ireland may not be the best choice for that. This is a funny one because nor Jakob or myself are not big crowd people, even though we do live in a town, city. I always get that confused. The crowds, guys, in Ireland. If you are the type that do not like crowds, peak season here in Ireland does be pretty fun. So, for example, if you guys want to go visit the Cliffs of Moher or say the Ring of Kerry, expect big crowds. Expect tourist trip coaches packed with people and their GoPros and their cameras and loads of people. So if you are looking for a holiday that is more quiet, low-key, it doesn't have a heap of people in it, crowds is a really big thing here in Ireland, especially at peak season or around seasonal times like Christmas and stuff. Dublin is very busy. I was just there during the week with my father and it was great, but it was incredibly busy. So you definitely have to take note of that one, guys. So crowds, if they're not for you, you may not love Ireland and our very busy tourist season during the summer when all the crowds here. But if you come off season, sure, you'll be the only one on the bus. You'll have the whole Cliffs of Moher and the Ring of Kerry to yourself. Just these are like peak seasons when these times are really busy. So take note, guys, if crowds are not for you, don't come during peak seasons. Reason number 4 why you guys should not come to visit Ireland is our Irish vibes, the vibes of Ireland. I'm going to explain that a little better for you. We lean heavily on the pub scene here in Ireland and our folklore. So if you're the person that enjoys a good pint, woo, she's a windy day, a good pint and a good story, Ireland is definitely the place for you because, yes, as I said earlier, we have a huge pub scene and to other people outside of Ireland, that sounds like great crack. And as an Irish person, I love that. I love the fact that we all get so excited about all herding into a bar and having a chat, a beer, a board game. Like himself yesterday, who has totally embraced our Irish culture. But yes, if that is something that is not appealing to you, if you are the type that would like to come for more shopping experiences, I guess, and see more modern, urban energy of the place, that probably would not be your thing, because Ireland, we're all about history, culture, drinking, food and all that fun stuff. Definitely take that into account, guys. The vibe of Ireland is definitely drinking and stories. And it is so windy here today. For any of you lovely YouTube people that are interested, we have a Patreon. It costs just the price of a beer, a cup of tea, pint of Guinness each week. It's actually a monthly subscription. I apologise for that. I get a little bit excited when I do the Patreon part. But for that, you will get live with us every month, and we have a beautiful community. Hello, Patreons, that bond people now, because we actually have created friendships on our little community. So if you would like to join that and be part of our day-to-day chats and lives, we'll put the link somewhere here for you guys to click on. We would like to be full-time YouTubers, and that will be the plan, because we really enjoy doing this. Also, our gaming channel, which he does every weekend, which is equally good crack, so you have to check that out. But we would really appreciate it, guys, if you could support us on our journey to be full-time YouTubers, full-time gamers, and yeah, heart. And we will be looking forward to meeting all you new people on our Patreon list. What are we on now? 5th, I think. Is it our 5th? It's our 5th. Our 5th reason for not visiting Ireland is if you are a non-English speaker, you may find it a little bit tricky once you're outside the city to understand a lot of Irish accents. Because as Irish, we have very thick accents outside of the city, and sometimes inside, parts of Dublin especially. And from a non-English speaking person, we do speak very quick. And you might find it a little bit of a struggle when you're trying to communicate with our country folk. Even for myself, I used to speak incredibly quick, but I've learned over the years to slow down a little bit. But put me with my relatives in the countryside, or put me with my friends, and it's all like 1,000 words a second. So if you were a little bit nervous, I'm losing my breath here, in regards to chatting and stuff, if you're not an English speaker, that could be another reason why you may not feel too comfortable visiting Ireland, is understanding the accents outside of the city. Oh look, I was dying to show you that from the beginning. There are little murals here. This residential area is so great for like keeping things looking pretty and colourful, and we have sports here every evening. There's guys up here and girls playing soccer, camogie. Camogie is hurling. Hurling is like, how to compare hurling to something else? Anyways, so yeah, very great little residential area. So glad to have it on our doorstep. Now we're going to move on to the next one, our bonus reason for a reason why you may not want to visit our lovely little island, which you should. I'm just throwing out 5 negatives to balance things out. Hold on, I got my notebook. We've mentioned it many times, and it's a little bit of a pet peeve and something that drives us all a little daft here. Public transport. We always swing back to the public transport. Coming to Ireland, you have to be aware that public transport outside of our beautiful cities are a little bit of a pain in the beep, because they're not as frequent. We don't have a lot. So if you were to come to a lot, we don't have a lot of options to say. We have our train and we have city buses, but the times are not ideal, and they don't cover the length and breadth totally of the country. So if you were to come and visit our beautiful island, reverse, I would probably highly recommend that you rent a car, because I think even living in Ireland, I think you get the best out of this island by driving and renting or owning a car, because you get to see way more. And yeah, but be warned, guys, our roads here outside of the city are not for the weak. They're very narrow, they're very country road style, and we drive on the left, so it's quite terrifying if you're not used to that, and if you're prone to car sicknesses. This is the perfect island for you, especially if you're going out to the Cliffs of Moher and you're visiting all that Connemara side. You'll have a great dose of pukies, and it'll be great crack, and you'll enjoy every bit of it, and you'll tell all your friends back in America and in the rest of the world that you got sick as shit here in our Ireland because of our lovely roads. All this chitter and chattering has built up quite an appetite, and as you all know, we do love our snacks. So we are going to go for a bit of lunch in our local Diner. It looks so American. I think it is an American company that owns that actual restaurant, but I'm not too sure. We're going to bring you guys in and show you what we're going to order and what the price is and what the little restaurant looks like, because it's the closest thing to an American diner experience that we get smack here in Galway, and we think it's quite delicious. So come with us and we'll go and get some snacks together. This is a fine day. A fine day. It is a great day. This is for drying clothes. You'd want to have good strong pegs, guys, because woo, she's fresh. But yes, it's like, what are we, March? No, February. And I am on full winter attire, hats, wellies, everything, because it can get a little bit, chilly here and extremely windy. So yeah, I love it personally. I think it's so fresh. It's like real Atlantic air, and I think it's so nice, and I sleep way better after a day in this stormy, crazy weather, even if it doesn't suit my curly hair. But yeah, guys, great clothes drying weather. 10 out of 10 for that, and fresh. I feel like I want to go forward, but it's not that strong. Merry Christmas. Before it damages the car. There we go, I'll set it up now and put a few baubles on it. Well, so it doesn't damage cars. Oh Jesus. I'm putting it here so it doesn't damage the cars. He would never understand. He would never do this. He would ignore it and walk past it. I might store it away for Christmas. Perfect. There we go. Problem solved. We'll see you in December, tree. The reason why we're treating ourselves today is because I got my tax returns, and when you rent in Ireland for the last few years, you get a supplement, a rent supplement. For the last few years, it was 500 yearly, and then this year it was 1,000. So yeah, so it's very exciting. A nice bit of monies to save or put towards fine dining. I just say milkshakes are okay for €5 because they're pretty huge. And the share combo for €17, I think that's pretty good. You get barbecue wings, chicken tenders, breaded mushrooms, nachos, blue cheese and garlic dip. I would probably say that this is definitely one of my favourite restaurants, even though it's takeaway, and I'm ashamed to say that. I think when I go to America on our little trip, I'm looking forward to visiting all the diners, especially like southern diners. I think they would be a vibe. Sitting in there with those southern folks, listening to that southern music, eating that southern food. I don't even eat ribs, but god damn it, I'm not going to eat ribs.
So folks, why is it that the Coke always tastes so much better in a diner like this? I don't know what is it. It's better than a can, better than a plastic bottle, well, everything is. But something about the Coke when it comes from those big, I think it's barrels or whatever it is. This is just amazing.
So refreshing.
Oh, that looks great. Thank you.
Thank you. Everything smells delicious, especially your wings. But yeah, I like the way everything is like nice portion sizes, not this obnoxious, huge, big troughs of food. It's just a perfect size for a lunch. Oh, I love a bit of synthetic cheese. Yeah, delicious, garlicky, cheesy, really, really yummy. For that mighty feed, guys, it came to €33, and we think it was definitely worth the money. We feel full and we're ready for the bed. Guys, if you loved our videos, even though I know you did, give us an all thumb up and share with your friends, drop us a comment below, and don't forget to check in every weekend because we have fun and exciting videos here. And we also have a gaming channel you can check out in the evenings if you don't get to watch our daytime shows. So yeah, make sure to follow along every week, guys, and thanks again for all your support and all you new people that has joined our little community. Hi, welcome, hope you enjoy your shows, and until we see you again, catching the flip side, peoples. And I don't have my backpack, so we're going to pretend. Let's go, guys.